Greetings and welcome to Nathan Lyle Official. It's been so long that I've almost forgot what my intro was. Hey, but in case you've never seen my face in a video before, my name is Nathan Lyle. Hey everybody, this is my personal channel where I do vlogs, reviews, and anything else that captures my fancy. And the anime simulcast is for the spring 2016 seasons is coming to an end. I am a month behind on every show. And there are so many shows that I've simply cut out just because I don't have time to look at them all, especially if I ever plan to actually finish everything. So I'm just going to do a quick overall recap of what some of my personal favorites are from this previous simulcast. Now keep in mind I have not finished any of these anime with the exception of course one. There's one that every time a new episode comes out I go and watch it immediately. And the rest of them, it's just as I get to it. You've got three anime that are really getting a lot of attention right now. Two of them, Kiznaiver and Bungo Stray Dogs, those seem to be the ones that everyone are talking about. One of those is always going to be in everyone's top three. But there's one that I think doesn't get as much attention as it deserves, but it's still getting a good amount of attention, so I can't say it's not getting any attention because people are paying some attention to it, just not as much as I think they should. Anyways, the anime is called RE0 Starting Life Over in Another World, and I don't know why I forgot it, it just slipped my mind, but the point is, this is one of those anime that is just, it's got a really interesting storyline, really fun characters. I feel like personally, this has one of the most complete packages. It's got a memorable storyline, exciting fight sequences. It's really funny at times. There's some very, very heartfelt stuff here. And I think it's, like for me personally, it's one of my absolute favorites. It's a very well-rounded anime that gives you a little bit of everything you love. And it's got a lot of similar elements in storyline to the previous simulcast, the story Erased, because it's about a guy who he wakes up in an alternate universe, some sort of RPG type fantasy world, and he doesn't know how he got there or why he's there. He doesn't have any special abilities or equipment, or so he thinks, until suddenly he dies and he restarts his life again. And that's the entire story. Every time he dies, he gets to restart from the last save point and try to fix everything that went wrong. So those three, RE0, Kiznaiver, and Bungo Stray Dogs, those are the three that I think definitely need to be on everyone's must-watch list. You should at least check them out. And for the rest, I mean, I'll link in the description below to all of the ones that I plan on finishing if I haven't already. But the ones that stick out to me the most, there are two returning anime, Rainbow Days and Assassination Classroom, both of them Funimation shows. Both of them I love, and I feel like they've definitely continued the course, and you know, they continue to amaze me and keep me interested. High School Fleet, Shonen Maid, and Happy Girl Meets Bear. Then two of my favorites also were Tanaka-kun is as listless as always, and Haven't You Heard, I'm Sakamoto-kun. And both of these they're both amazingly funny, and I enjoyed them, but there are times when I question whether or not this should be a 30-minute show. Maybe it would be funnier if these were just like 5-minute shows, because both of these shows you can split it up into like 3 little 5 to 7 minute segments. But other than that one little thing, which just really comes down to personal choice, I feel like these are two of the better shows out there this season. Definitely worth giving a look. Also, another one I have to give a shout out to, My Hero Academia. It's one that a lot of people aren't talking about as much. Maybe it's just because it's licensed on Funimation. I don't know, for some reason, at least in the segment of the internet that I tend to live on, it seems like Funimation shows don't get as much notice or credit as they should, as compared to the ones that stream on like crunchyroll and stuff like that. But My Hero Academia is a very great show. It's about a world where like the majority of the population has special powers. And there's this one little boy who doesn't have any special powers, but he still wants to grow up to be a superhero, and he spends his entire life studying all these great heroes in the hopes that someday he will either magically develop a superpower that'll allow him to be a crime fighter, or through some way he might some way be able to find a way into this special superhero academy where all of them train, if nothing else but through smarts alone. I swear it's more interesting than I'm making it sound. It's just that I don't want to tell you too much and then spoil the entire story. So yeah, that was my attempt to quickly say how I felt about this current batch of simulcast. I'll put in the description links to all of the ones that I enjoyed watching the most. I looked at every single show. I watched episode 1 of almost every single show that was simulcast. There were a few I didn't make it past episode 1. Some of them I got to episode 5 or 6, and then I realized, oh shit, they're already on episode 10. I'm not gonna catch up. Let's start cutting some out. So anyways, I've been talking way too long. I'm gonna go ahead and cut myself off here. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that other bullshit. Feel free to go ahead and leave a comment telling me if you saw any of these anime, which ones were your favorite, why or why not, all that stuff. And until the next time you see my face in a video, my name is Nathan Lyle. I hope you have a great day. Or whenever I upload my next thing. It could be years from now. Who knows?